Good morning and welcome to Hashtag Rise and Grind. I am your host, Glenn Lundy. I am a husband to one, a father to six, and the general manager of Dan Cummins Chevrolet Buick in Paris, Kentucky, the second largest used car franchise dealer in the United States of America. It is 5:30 a.m. and I hope that you are ready to rise and grind.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. No, I'm totally just kidding. That ain't gonna work, huh? You guys are like, bro, there ain't no way. There ain't no way you're gonna do a whisper version of hashtag rise and grind. Wouldn't that be ridiculous, dude? Hey, I'm for real coming at you guys right now. I hope you guys can hear me just fine. I'm not being my normally over the top loud obnoxious self. I'm trying to hold back just a little bit. Oh, is somebody said is anyone else seeing a black screen? Okay, look. Okay, everybody, can everybody see okay? Robert Fuller, don't be messing up my stuff, man. Don't be messing up my stuff. All right, looks like everybody's doing all right, cool. Well, so check it out, man. So we're gonna run right here, right now, from the baby ward. Like I am surrounded by a bunch of sleeping babies at 5:30 a.m. So I'm gonna give you guys every ounce of energy I got, but I might have to hold back just a hair on the actual volume because if I go waking up every baby in the place, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? If I go waking up every baby in the place, every mama in this joint is going to kill me. And then what are you guys going to do? What are you guys going to do on hashtag rise and grind? Who you going to wake up with if I got killed in the baby ward at Central Baptist Hospital in Lexington, Kentucky? Check it out, man. This is the hashtag rise and grind Central Baptist Church edition. And this is going to be awesome. Yesterday, my wife and I were so blessed. Yesterday, my wife and I were so blessed with the arrival of my newest daughter, my seventh child, Mrs. Oaklyn. That's right, Oaklyn, Oaklynn. Mrs. Oaklyn. We still don't know the middle name yet, man. We're still working on a middle name, but it's Mrs. Oaklyn Lundy. That's right. Mrs. Oaklyn Lundy, and I'm telling you, man, she's beautiful. Some of you guys have already seen her. Some of you guys saw some pictures, or I went live in the hashtag Rise and Grind group. You might have saw her there, but she's just gorgeous, man. She's just gorgeous, and it's incredible. She's healthy. She's got 10 fingers. She's got 10 toes. She like pees and poops and the works, right? Like she's just healthy, and it's amazing to me. The most amazing, like it still blows my mind. Okay, like I've had 7 kids. I've had 7 kids, and it just absolutely blows my mind what my wife. Think about this. My wife had to make every single part of this little human being, right? You ever think about that? My wife had to create in her body every single little part of this human being, of Oaklyn, right? So every little part, every little vein, every little vessel, every little thing of blood, every little cell, every little hair follicle, everything that makes it all work, that puts it all together, that connects it, every little finger, every little toe. My wife had to make every single part of this human being that now exists, that is now in the living, that is now in the earth, that now exists, that is now alive, that now has the ability to impact the planet. My wife had to create that. And to me, it's truly remarkable what a human being is capable of. It's just absolutely, truly remarkable, especially a female, but it's truly remarkable what a human being is capable of. And so I'm going to dive into that today. That's what we're going to talk about, is how remarkable we are as human beings and the things that we're able to do. It's incredible. But first, can you guys hear that okay? I don't know if that music's loud enough for you or not. How about that? People behind me are probably like, this dude's crazy. That's all right. I'm okay with being crazy because guess what? This is hashtag rise and grind. And every day on hashtag Rise and Grind, we got to do a little dancing because we got to get the body going, right? We got to get the body going. We got to get a body in motion. We got to get rocking and rolling. So for those of you that do know and those of you that don't know, this is the part of the show where I need you to hit that share button. That's right. Hit that share button, because I believe if we could change the way people start their day, we can make a massive impact on this planet. And sometimes that just takes a share from you. So go ahead and hit that share button. Do that for me. This is also the part of the show where you say good morning to me and I say good morning to you. Or the other way around. I don't care if you're on watching live or if you're watching on replay. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from my good friend Bambi. Good morning, Bambi. How are you? What's up? Josh Marks is up in the house. Good morning, Josh Marks and Joshua Stifler. Of course, Vicky Everett's up in here. Oh, did my music cut off? Wasn't long enough. Let's do it again. How about that? I don't know why I cut off. That was weird. Good morning, Janelle Griego. What's up? What's up, Casey Rossiter? Good morning, Pam Biddle and Don Sankey. Josh Negron is up in here. Negron. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to have to figure that out. What's up, Laura Berman? Archie's up in here. Sandra's up in here. Anthony Santangelo. And, of course, I think I see, is Josh O up in here? I don't see him yet, but I hope he's up in here. These notifications got to stop. What's up, Gail B. Crap? There he is, my man, Josh O. I can't scream that one too loud. I'll wake everybody up. I'll wake up all the babies. They'll get mad at me. What's up, John Allen? Good morning. What's up, Eddie Gilbert? Good morning. Everybody's up in here. Melissa Gomez is up in here. Good morning. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, cool. Check that out. I can't get too crazy. I can't get too crazy on the music, dude. Like what? Like they're like Glenn Lundy is throwing a party at 5:30 in the morning in the baby ward. Dude, I have lost it. This group in this show, it just means so much to me that I've absolutely lost it. All right, I got to dive in or we're going to be here all day. I do want to tell you guys something. One thing real quick before I dive in too deep. The new Rise and Grind gear, I'm starting to post a lot of it on the website. So the new Rise and Grind gear is out. Make sure you go to glennlundy.com. Check that stuff out. Man, we've got some awesome fall stuff, some fall gear, some long sleeve workout stuff. We got stuff for girls. We got stuff for guys. I got all kinds of incredible stuff. So if you get a chance, go to glennlundy.com. Check that stuff out. You're gonna love it. Okay, side note. Yesterday, I watched my wife. I'm telling you, dude, I watched my wife every move. I've watched her for the last couple days. You see, she's been prepping. She's been prepping the house the last couple days. I caught my wife outside in the garage at like 6:30 the other day, cleaning the garage. She was cleaning the garage. My wife, about to pop any second. She's out cleaning the garage. I watched her go through each room methodically as she started to clean and dissect every single closet and reorganize every single closet and reorganize the room. She's been getting up early every single day and just kind of prepping like every single day, waking up a little bit early, going through a routine, getting stuff done around the house. Like I've just been watching her. I've been watching my wife in these final stages. And yesterday morning, she got up early, right? And I'm on the show. I'm doing hashtag Rise and Grind. Everything's great. I get off the show. I get downstairs and my wife is like, okay, so my contractions have been 4 minutes apart ever since you started your show. I'm like, okay, we're 4 minutes apart. Well, just so you guys know, when you're at 4 minutes apart on having a baby, you're supposed to be in the hospitals where you're supposed to be. So here she is at 4 minutes apart. I just got done doing the show and she's been tracking her. She's tracking her progress. She's making sure she knows where she's at. She's making sure she knows what's up. She's making sure she knows what's going on with the baby. And so she's like, I'm 4 minutes apart. I'm like, all right, cool. What do we need to do? We need to go? She's like, no, we don't need to go yet. Let's just go ahead. I'll take a shower. You take a shower. Let's call your mom. Let's get everybody in place. She starts getting everybody in place. She starts positioning all the different soldiers, all the different family members, the different people that we have that are going to help us out. She starts putting it in place. She's packing her bag. She's doing all this stuff. I'm not doing this stuff. My wife's doing this stuff while she's like in labor. Every 4 minutes, she's going into the contraction, right? She's like bearing down, gritting her teeth, getting into that contraction, and then contraction's over and she's after it. She's like, boom, packing up this bag. So we get in the shower, right? Or she gets in the shower, she takes the shower, I get in the shower, I take a shower. I'm sitting there like shaving, making sure I look nice. And then my mom shows up and my wife's like, all right, cool, it's time to go. So she's like, grab a towel just in case my water breaks in the car, right? This is real deal stuff. This is real deal stuff. See, my wife knew exactly where she was at. She knew how close she was. Like she's been prepping her bodies, man, and she made sure that all the other I'm not prepping her body, prepping the house, and she made sure that everything was in place, and she made sure that the kids were going to be taken care of, and she did all that. And so we get in the car, we come to the hospital, man, and we're sitting here. We get to the hospital, and the hospital checks her out. And the hospital's like, dude, you're already at 7 centimeters, which for those of you that don't know, when you're at 7 centimeters, you about to have a baby. Like it's about to happen. And we're just strolling in like, do, hey, everybody. Hey, we recognize some people, right? Because we've been here before. So we get here. All of our babies have been here at Central Baptist. It's an incredible church. So we get here and we go into the place and they check her and my wife's at 7 centimeters. So baby's coming. And then I'm sitting there and my wife and her mom are sitting there like trying to figure out they're trying to figure out who's got dance class, who's got to get to, not soccer's over, but Joel's got to get to this, and Savannah's got to get to this, Willow's got to be here, Meredith's got to do this, Fisher's got to do this, he can't eat this, he's got to eat at this time, he's got to go to this. But they're like sitting there going through the routine, the structure, and everything, and the nurse is looking at my wife like, lady, you're about to have a baby any second, but yet here you are keeping things organized for your 5 other children. Here you are keeping everything put together with who's gonna watch who and who's gonna watch who and when they're gonna translate out and how I'm gonna get home and how Gaga's gonna get to work and how Grandma's gonna get to do this and how Nancy's gonna come over and take this. My wife's sitting here doing this while she's in the middle of giving birth to a child that she created every single little piece of this baby to be able to live and exist and make an impact on this planet. And I'm telling you, then she's like, okay, they're like, cool, the baby's gonna be here maybe another 20 minutes. And my wife's like, no, the baby's coming now. I need you to get the doc. And they get the doc in there. And then my wife's like, boom, all right, you guys ready to go? Pow, baby out. There she is. Oakland. What's up, Oakland? What's up, Oakland? Welcome to the planet, Oakland. I can't wait to see the impact that you make in this universe. Just want you to know, Oakland, you are a child of God, uniquely made by the God of the universe. He made you. The God of the whole universe just made you to be the absolute best version of yourself that you can possibly be. And I can't wait to see what that looks like, right? So, boom, baby's here. Just like that. My wife didn't even break a sweat. Like 20 minutes later, she was up using the restroom. She's like, let's go. Right? Like 20 minutes later, she was ready. She was ready to leave the hospital. They won't let her. They won't let her. But this is truth. This is truth. And there's a reason. There's a reason I got to share this with you guys. And I hope everything's okay because my video feed just went out on my side. I hope it's still okay on your side. I can't see, but I hope you guys are there. So she was, so she's ready to go home. She's ready to go home because my wife's a pro. My wife is a pro. And see, it's amazing to me what we are capable of as human beings. It is absolutely amazing to me what we are capable of as human beings. You see, what my wife does, it becomes second nature to her, right? It becomes second nature to her. See, I'm gonna be honest with you. This morning, my wife, she's like snoring, right? She's like snoring. She's out. She's getting some rest. She just delivered life into the universe, right? And so here she is. She's getting rest. I don't know what's going on with my feed. I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted. Somebody put in the comments that everything's fine on you guys' side, and then I'll just ignore my feed from there. Okay, you're good. AJ said we're good. Okay, sorry about that. This morning, my wife, she's like snoring, right? She's got the baby. I shouldn't say this morning, late last night. She's got the baby. She's snoring, and I like made a move in the direction towards the baby. I didn't like literally. I just made a move in a direction towards the baby, and my wife's hand went up like, "What? Back up, cuz." She was like, "Back up off Oakland." Back up off Oakland, I'm telling you right now. Like her hand just went out. Boom, she was still snoring. She's snoring with her hand up, protecting her baby in her sleep. You understand? Listen, when that baby popped out, when Oakland popped out yesterday, she immediately fed her. She immediately changed her. She immediately held her. She immediately loved her. She immediately protected her. She immediately did all of those things because my wife is a pro. My wife is a pro. It is second nature to her. It is instinct to her. She doesn't think about it. She simply takes action. She's an absolute pro. What are you a pro at? I'm going to turn it on you this morning. What are you a pro at? You see, we can all be a pro. We can all be pro at many things. And actually, we all are pros at a lot of things. Each and every one of us, you are a pro at something. But that thing that you're a pro at, it could be a good thing or it might be a bad thing. I don't know. Like, are you a pro at being average? Are you a professional average person? You do an average job just enough to stay under the radar, just enough to stay out of trouble? Are you a professional average person? Maybe that's you. Are you a professional at being negative? Are you professionally negative? Like you can just see the negative in anything positive. You're like, it's got to be bad. Are you just a pro at it? Are you that person that people are like, man, they can always turn everything. They can always turn everything into a negative. Are you that kind of pro? Maybe you're a pro at gossip. Are you the professional gossiper? Does everybody know they can get the news from you? They can get the rumors. They can hear it from you. Are you that kind of pro? Maybe you are professionally lazy. It's just your instinct. It's just natural condition for you. You ain't even got to think about it. You don't have to worry about it. You just like, I'm lazy. I'm lazy and I like to be lazy. And that's me because I'm a professional lazy person. Maybe that's you. Maybe that's you. Maybe you're a pro at not living up to your potential. Maybe. Maybe you're a pro at not living up to your potential. Because see, I got to tell you, the potential in you, the things that you are capable of, man, it's amazing to me. Like 90% of the human population won't live up to their potential, and the 10% that do live up to their potential don't feel like they did because we've got so much inside of us. There's so much incredible about human beings. Are you kidding me? Listen, I'm going to tell you what it takes to be a pro, okay? I'm going to tell you right now. Some of you guys are going, Glenn, you're not making me feel very good about myself right now. Now, listen, that's not my point, okay? That's not my point. I hope you guys get me. I know you guys get me. I know you guys understand me. Here's my point. Here's the reason I'm telling you this story, because I just watched a professional in action over the last few days. I just watched an absolute pro in action, and we all have that in us. We all can be pros in certain areas. The thing is, we got to figure out what those areas are and how we can become professionals at that, right? So listen, here's what it takes. Here's what it takes to be a pro. It's really simple. It's only just a few steps. Here's what it takes to be a pro. I want you to take the gift that God gave you, okay? Whatever this gift is that God gave you, okay? Whatever your natural talent is, all right? And I don't know what it is for you. It's different for everybody. Everybody has a different God-given talent. Everybody's really good in one area, or really passionate, or led, or fueled by one area. Maybe there's two, maybe there's three. But I want you to take this gift that God gave you. God gave me this gift of gab. He gave me the ability to speak. He gave me the ability to inspire, invoke, to tell stories, to use my words. That's the ability he gave me. So I want you to take the gift that God gave you, right? The gift that God gave you, and I want you to start honing that in. I want you to start honing that thing in. Whatever that gift is that God gave you, I want you to start working on it. Start working on it. Start practicing it. What is that thing that you're really, really good at? Maybe you're really good at singing. Maybe you're really good at bringing people together. Maybe you're really good at throwing parties. I don't know what you're good at. Are you really good with kids? Maybe you're really good with kids. Maybe you're really good with elderly people. Maybe you're really good at selling cars. Maybe you're really good at engineering. Maybe you're really good at IT stuff. Whatever your talent is, whatever that skill is, that gift that God gave you, whatever that thing is, I want you to start honing that in. I want you to start practicing it every day, even if it's not your job right now, even if it's not what you get paid to do right now. I want you to start practicing every single day. We need to hone in that gift that God gave you, because it isn't until you fall in line with God's purpose for you that you can become a true professional. I want you to catch that one more time. It's not until you fall in line with the gift that God gave you that you can become a true professional. And I mean true professional, like you're in your sleep throwing up a hand while you're snoring. That type of professional. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, you can't get there until you won't be able to get there. That's the only area that you can get there to that level at, is if it's the gift that God gave you. Now, once you figure out what that is and you start honing that in, I want you to do all the prep work. You notice my wife, she did all this prep work. She got the closets clean, she got the house clean, she got the garage clean. She did all this prep work. I want you to do this prep work every day, just a little bit. I want you to start working towards that thing, whatever that thing is. Every day, just a little bit. I want you to study about it. I want you to read about it. I want you to start learning about it. I want you to start growing towards it every single day, just a little bit. My good friend John Maxwell says if you go out to a tree and you chop at it 5 times every single day, at some point, eventually, you will chop that tree down. And that's exactly what it takes. It's just a little bit every day. You don't have to go out and swing 100 times in a day. You don't have to go out and exhaust yourself to where it's just like, oh my gosh, I can't do this anymore. You don't have to do that. Just a little bit every single day. Start chopping away. Study, read a book, listen to a video, do whatever it is in that area that you feel is your God-given talent, in that area that you feel passionate about. Learn a little bit more about it today. So you're going to take the gift that God gave you. You're going to start doing the prep work every single day. And here's the thing. I want you to start trusting your instinct. Don't question it. Don't doubt it. Like if it's pulling you and you're powerful about it and you feel like it's your God-given talent and you're starting to study and you're starting to learn more about it and you're starting to grow, I want you to trust your instinct on this stuff. Trust your gut. My wife trusts her instinct. You kidding me? She trusts her instinct. She knows, okay, boom, baby's hungry. Locks the baby on, baby eats. Oh, baby needs a change. She doesn't think, she's not like, I wonder, I think the baby's hungry, but maybe, no, it could possibly be. What if I'm wrong? None of those questions pop into her mind. She trusts her instinct. She goes, and that's what makes her a pro. That's what makes her a pro. So lastly, I want you to trust the gift that God gave you. I want you to do the prep work. I want you to trust your instinct. And lastly, I want you to live it outwardly with no reservations. Whatever that thing is that you're really good at, whatever it is that thing that you love, whatever that God-given talent is, whatever it is that thing that you're truly passionate about, that thing that just compels you every single day, and you're working hard on it every single day. You're starting to practice. You're chopping away 5 times. You're trusting your instinct. You're following your gut. Whatever that thing is, I want you to live it outwardly with no reservation. I don't want you to say, oh, I'm going to do this secretly, but I don't want anybody to know about it. Or I don't want you to start worrying about what other people think about it. Other people's opinions of you do not determine who you are. Another person's opinion of you should not be able to determine who you are. Therefore, their opinions don't matter. What matters is in here. And I want you to live it outwardly and openly. Whatever you're passionate about, live it outwardly and openly. My wife is a mom. That's what she is. That's what she does. She doesn't have any reservations. She doesn't want to get a job. She wants to go home. She doesn't want to stay here in the hospital. She wants to get back to her 5 babies. She has an opportunity to be away from the 5 babies for 2 days. She doesn't want it. She wants to go home. She wants to be a mom. That's what she does. That is her lane. She is a pro. She doesn't question it. She doesn't question it. It's her God-given her talent. It's her natural instinct. She just lives as a mom. That's what she does. It's what she was born to do, and she knows it. And that's all she wants to do all day, every single day. She reads, she studies blogs, she looks at videos on better parenting, on how to be a kid. She homeschools her kids because she wants to teach them. She wants to pour into them because she believes, she knows, no matter what anybody else says or anyone else's opinion, that she was made, uniquely made by God to be a mom. And that's it. And that's what makes her a pro. She's gone all in on being a professional mom, which, by the way, is the hardest job on the stinking planet. My wife hasn't slept probably a full night straight through in 10 years. In 10 years. She's a pro. She's relentless. Every single day, she is being counted on by not just 6 kids now, but by me to keep the house running and to keep the kids on the right steps so that I can go out and do the things that I do. So she's got the most amazing job, and she's an absolute pro at it. And so I want you to ask yourself today, what are you a pro at? What are you a pro at? Because you are a pro at something. I'm telling you, it might be something positive, it might be something negative, but you are a pro. What are you a pro at right now? And if that's falling in line with your dreams, if it falls in line with your hopes and your visions and the things that you want to do in your life, if it falls in line with that, then great. That's perfect. Right now, my mom's being a professional grandma and she loves it and she's great at it. She's just professional grandma, and that's what she's trying to do. I don't know what you're trying to do, but you need to work on it. All right, you need to work on it. Take the gift that God gave you, start doing the prep work, trust your instincts, and live it outwardly, because you have to understand something. You are this amazing human being. You get it? An amazing human being, uniquely made by the God of the universe to be the absolute best version of yourselves that you can possibly be. The best version of you. I need you to be the best version of you that you can possibly be. And you're already starting to make some good decisions, right? You're in the Rise and Grind group. You're starting to surround yourself with positivity and surround yourself with positive people. And every time that you make a post or a comment, or you like somebody else's comment, or you're walking down the hall, you're smiling at somebody, I need you to understand that all of that stuff matters. It's making an impact. It makes an impact on your friends, on your family members, on your coworkers. It makes an impact on me. All of that stuff, man. I watch you guys. I'm watching everything that's going on in the group. I'm watching everything that's going on in your lives. I love the testimonials you guys are sharing with me, all the stories about how hashtag Rise and Grind has changed your life and what's going on with your families and what's going on with yourselves. And I love it, man. And it makes an impact on me. It's fuel. It makes an impact on me. And I, for one, absolutely love you for it. I do. I absolutely love you. If nobody's told you that yet today, I want to be the first. I stinking love you. So listen, if you need more videos, go to glennlundy.com. If you need some Rise and Grind gear, the fall lineup is going up. Keep checking back. I'm adding stuff every day as we're sitting here in the hospital. I'm adding more and more and more stuff now that we got the photo shoot done. But go to glennlundy.com. There's tons of stuff up on there. You guys are going to love it. So if you need more gear, go there. And most importantly, will you come back here again tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m.? We'll do this all over again on hashtag Rise and Grind.